Welcome to the J-Quad Journey, our family podcast about leaving the traditional behind and learning throughout the world. I'm Justin.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Joe.
I'm Jubilee.
And today we're going to talk about our initial experience here in, finally, Lisbon, Portugal.
So we've been here for over 24 hours.
Yeah.
Finally.
What was it like getting here?
I slept until noon.
Well,
So what forms of transportation? What time did we start on Monday?
oh gosh.
It's now Wednesday.
So let's see. So the three of us went and picked up the rental car so that we could leave our car still in our garage, right? And Joe did all the last minute things with the kitties. Did you?
Yeah.
Got some extra living in on them. Yeah, give them some pets.
I like kitties.
Okay, and so we left, so basically we started at 10 a.m. on Monday. And then we got here Tuesday. What would have been our time in the United States?
It would have been,
Noonish?
2 o'clock Tuesday?
Noon? Because we got here at 5:55.
Yeah, about 1 o'clock on Tuesday in Oklahoma time.
And we took, what else did we take? We took a car to get to Dallas.
Yeah.
Then we flew, where did we fly to?
London.
Who slept on the plane?
Dad.
I only slept 5% of the night.
Okay, so Dad here has this amazing ability to actually sleep on a plane.
Dude,
50% of the night I had to watch videos last
I mean, there could be worse things.
Well, Dad,
I wanted to actually sleep.
partially the reason why I couldn't sleep is because the slight hum coming from your ear was like
my ear was humming.
like
Okay, so once we got to London,
snore.
we had to wait, right? And Jove, I saw you. So Jubilee slept once we got to London on the.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that.
You didn't?
You remember how you like vomited on the plane?
Oh,
Well, yeah, but that's later. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that later. Had you never heard that?
All right, and so then we ended up flying then from London to Lisbon, Portugal, right? And when we got off the plane, what's the first thing that happened?
Well, we.
Oh, that's when should we talk about the crazy thing that happened with Jubilee now, Joe?
So, Jubilee, whenever we were on the plane, as we were going to land, she exploded.
With the bomb.
So
And I used 2 bags, and we were about to land. And then Dad had to get up, go to the back of the plane, and then
Yeah.
someone
So,
argued.
Jubilee says, I don't feel so good. And I look behind me because my wonderful wife got me an exit row, so I had leg room, which is so nice.
I'm a good wife.
She is. So she says, I don't feel so good. So
you kissed my
I reach for the sick bag, and Job's like, I got it, and gets the sick bag open and just takes it and holds it while Jubilee
All right,
wraps it up.
I will say this was a team effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jubilee is amazing because she gets motion sickness pretty easily.
So do I.
And you do too. But she was able to get the bag open, and then Jove had bags ready, and now Jove is like the bag readier. He has bags in his fanny pack.
Yes,
You have
just in case.
I have bags in my shorts. Oh, Jubilee,
So-
this is exactly how you vomited. Can I borrow that?
Sure.
No.
You can pretend.
Okay. So, what happened was... So, it came out like this.
So she filled up 2 sick bags. And I look back there, and here's Jess with 2 sick bags going, so like, oh God. Okay, so I grab the sick bags, and I unlatch my seatbelt, and I go running, and we're exactly in the middle of this plane. So I go running to the back, and here's this poor British Airways steward. He's like, you can't be up right now. We're coming in for a landing. I said, buddy, I got 2 bags of vomit. If I don't get rid of these before we land, we're going to have much bigger problems than me standing up. He's like, oh, bathroom bin. So I shoved them in the bin. He's like, you can't get up anymore. I'm like, Only if nobody throws up, and go running back to the seat.
And Jubilee was fine after that. Okay,
But
so
I still slept.
I know you didn't feel good, but you felt better after
And I
going.
slept.
And then you slept so many hours.
I
talk.
literally slept. Well, when it was lunchtime.
Jubilee ended up sleeping for like 12 hours.
Yeah. It was like, but we were awake for 12 hours.
We were awake for a very long time, like almost 24 hours. But when we got off the plane, who was waiting for us?
Ernie and Brian.
And Anushka.
And Anushka.
And Danushka.
And Anushka had made a special sign for Jove and Jubilee, which was really cool. And so they met us at the airport and welcomed us. And then we took an Uber to where we're staying in Parade, right?
Yes.
And what do we think about the Airbnb that we're staying in?
Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of bees, but...
Yeah,
beautiful.
so
Oh, yeah, I think the bees live in that shed over there.
So there's a lot of nature. We have a yard.
We have a trampoline.
We have a trampoline.
We
We're able
have
to
a-
walk to a lot of places, right?
I have my own
I'm
desk.
gonna grab my shoes.
Where have we walked to?
Let's say it again. Sure.
Yay!
So we walked to the grocery store, yes.
What all did we do once we got here, Jude?
Hey, come back.
We
And here we are again. Your lovely hosts.
We know we're the ones you really wanted to see.
All right, should we talk about our first meal? What did we have for our first meal?
You can.
So we ended up, once we got here, there were a few things that we didn't have here.
So we went to the grocery store.
So we walked to the grocery store, which is very convenient. The train is very convenient. And then another thing that's really convenient, Joe, you have the microphone on you, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't take it to the bathroom.
Do you want to talk about what your first meal was? Was it sushi? Was it the previously mentioned pineapple? No. What was it? It was a delicious burger.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was delicious. Rah.
It's okay. You can go do whatever. We'll talk.
Mom. So, my second favorite place in the entire house.
Gonna keep those viewers in trance.
All right, be careful, my love. All right, so we ended up going what's convenient. The subway is convenient. The grocery store is convenient. The train is convenient, not
The
subway.
beach is
The
convenient.
beach is convenient. But also, right next door is a really amazing restaurant. And so I had rabbit.
No, duck pie.
Oh, duck. Whew. All right, duck. I had a duck pie, which was really good.
It's basically a puff pastry with a patty of ground duck meat and herbs. It's so delicious.
And so one of the things, and we might bring this up at another point, but we can bring it up now, would be that what's a difference is that I think in America, we expect that there is immediate service, that people notice you as soon as you walk through the door. But here, it's not quite that way.
No, you have to tell people when you're ready for something.
And so it's funny as I'm reading Yelp reviews for restaurants that are nearby, because it looks like we found an amazing sushi restaurant, but also the sushi restaurant doesn't look like it opens until like
10:30 at night.
10 p.m. at night. So we're really going to have to plan for that excursion. But is that like everybody's like terrible service? They didn't pay attention to us, and it's like, well, no, it's not because you are an American. It's not because you only speak English. It's because that is just the way of life here.
Yeah, it's people are paid a living wage to work in restaurants. They don't work for tips, so they're not at your table constantly. But at the same time, it's really good, and the service is great. All you have to do is wave, and the guy will finish taking his dishes back to the kitchen and come back. Hey, what can I do for you? And then he will bring you whatever you ask for.
And what's really neat is it was an amazing restaurant, but the owner was also the server. So that was kind of cool. And we didn't ask like who was in the kitchen, but based on our previous experience, it could have been his mom, it could have been his wife, or son or brother or
Daughter-in-law.
daughter-in-law. We don't know. All right, so let's talk about our first night's sleep and waking up.
So I slept fine. We went to bed
There's
at
a theme
midnight.
here. Yes.
We went to bed at midnight because that was what time it was when we finally got through getting dinner. Not a big deal. It's just Europe, right? They eat dinner at 9 o'clock. I mean, restaurants don't open until 9 o'clock. Thumbs will jump in front of cameras constantly. It's crazy. So we get home at midnight, and the kids get their second wind and want to bounce off the walls, but then they eventually go to sleep. I woke up at my normal time, 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke Jess up sometime not long after that, opening windows and things like that, like getting the house cooled off. She probably had another hour on me, maybe. Oh no, I'm apparently not as quiet as I think I am. At least I'm as funny as I think I am.
But Jubilee ended up, and we mentioned this earlier, Jubilee ended up sleeping for 12 hours. So we kept on checking on her. We would do subtle things like lay down with her. And she was not waking up. And so she ended up she woke up at noon, which would have been 6 a.m. our time, Central Standard Time. But by that time, Justin and Joe had already gone to the bakery. We had had multiple cups of coffee. We're still working out what the coffee maker exactly looks like.
I had cold coffee.
But yeah, I think it's good.
Come here, Joe. What did you think of your first day of Worldschooling, Dad School?
Fun. Yeah.
So this is the PE portion.
All right. Memorable moments so far.
Oof. Cold coffee on the patio. No. Memorable moments for me. When we were in the park earlier and the lady asked Jove to pick up her hat because she was pregnant, and he did it right away, took care of her, just being awesome.
I am awesome.
Jubilee just reaching up and grabbing my hand while we're walking down the street, and all the people being like, I love that so much. Let's see, what about you?
Memorable moments. I think that I liked when we went to the beach, because we went to the ocean today, which was really cool. I like that when we walked down there were lots of families. The park also had lots of families in it. And it was neat because you can, there's going to be a lot of science options with the ocean. So we have an offer. We got Porto wine just a second ago, which is kind of cool. But walking down to the beach and being able to see
Dinosaur footprints.
Jove, I'm not sure about that decision right now. Okay. Everybody's fine.
Learning.
That was really cool. I think that it's been cool to see. Memorable moments would be that the kids are interested in learning Portuguese. So they are asking us how to say thank you, how you say mom and dad. So in Portuguese, how you say thank you is
Obrigado.
Obrigado or obrigada, based on whether you're a male or a female. And then saying hola for hello, adios for goodbye. They want to do those things. Us going at 6 o'clock, we were thinking that we'd be able to eat dinner, but instead we went to a cafe and had some snacks, and then we might go and eat here in a little bit. I don't know, those are some of the cool things that have happened.
Yeah, it was really cool. And seeing the dinosaur footprints on the beach was really amazing.
Let's see, what else? So how do we feel after you planning so much for this trip, Justin?
Well, I planned nothing. It was all her. Because she plans so much better than I do. She thinks of things that I would never imagine and wants to have it all pinned down the exact moment of where we're staying and when we'll get there and how we'll get there. And she does a great job with that, and a far better job than I ever could. So leave people. I'm better at being funny.
Wait a second. I am a very funny person, but I'm also an amazing planner. So you get to be funny, I'll be a planner. That's fine. But what I feel after planning so much is that it's exciting to see that we're here. We're doing this. I've loved that so many people are coming on the journey with us. I love that people are providing feedback because we have a lot of people in our lives who also have traveled and they have ideas and suggestions, and we're open to all of those if anybody wants to share those with us. Another thing that has been cool, so kind of going along with what are you excited for the next few days, would be that today was the first day of Worldschooling, and Justin is taking the lead on that with probably way too much input for me, but Justin is taking the lead. But I think what's been cool is seeing you sitting with the kids and going over things with them.
Yeah, I think sitting with a purpose with your children, I think it helps you be a better parent. So, I mean, that's something that definitely I appreciate.
So my mom has always said that you would make a really good teacher.
Maybe for our kids.
Yeah, I think that you are a good teacher, though. You have a lot of patience. You, based on what you have talked to me about, you're being extremely thoughtful and intentional about what you're planning to cover with them.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of good guides online, and that tell you the goals you should be trying to meet at the end of the year. So I think as long as you're working towards those goals and choose the right tools, it'll be fairly easy to be successful. I mean, it'll take effort. Of course, there'll be challenges. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun seeing my kids learn.
I think what's cool is that we're all doing travel journals. All 4 of us are doing a travel journal, and we have like special pens and glue and tape and all that stuff to put, like our ticket stubs in and draw pictures. But what's fun is that, like, Joe intentionally, when we walked down to the beach, he wanted to take his travel journal with him, and then he wrote in it while we were there, and added his ice cream scoop or whatever to his journal.
Because the little wooden scoop came in the lid for the ice cream, so we thought that was really clever, which it is.
So, yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to connect with Roshni and Brian and Anushka tomorrow. We're going to go to a lot of cool places that Justin and I went to when we were here last that we told the kids about, they're excited about. One of them, and we'll share this video with you all, is me getting in a giant hamster wheel and not being able to get out of it, so I basically had to fall. And then Justin showed off and did it amazingly well, but mine was funnier, so you guys can determine who is the funny one of the 2 of us.
Oh, you win on that one.
Thanks.
See, maybe yours is the physical comedy.
You're right. We're slapstick. So I'm excited about that. But I don't know, what else should we share?
Oh, I don't know. Are we going to show me chicken wrangling?
Maybe we'll get to see some chicken wrangling too.
She's better at chicken wrangling.
You know what? I'm more physical than you are. And that's all, folks. What else? What else do we share? I am looking forward to sleeping tonight and trying to adjust to the time zone changes. And I know the kids are looking forward to going to the beach. And Justin will world school more tomorrow. I will catch up with clients tomorrow, which so far I worked today and it hasn't been too much of a challenge.
Yeah, because we schooled while you worked.
Yes.
It was fun.
It was good. So we want you to continue to follow us. Ask us any questions that you have about what we're doing, how we're educating our kids, what we're seeing. If you have suggestions, we want to hear those.
Absolutely. Or sites that you have seen here that you would think that we would enjoy too, absolutely send it along. Or even if you have tips and tricks on camera angles. Looking at you, April.
Oh, looking at you, April.
I have hands.
But thank you for going on this journey with us.
Because you're part of our journey now too. deep chair.